Honestly, thank God for spell check. I don't know what I'd do without it. I wrote an entire 200 words yesterday. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I edited them so much that they came out perfect. It took several hours, but it was totally worth it. I have a whole system of editing to make sure my books come out immaculate. Okay, first I start out with like the major content edit, then I'll go to each sentence, then I'll actually examine each word. Then I'll take a look at each letter, and then I'll zoom in and look at each pixel just to make sure they're staying in line. Honestly, I enjoy reading works in progress just as much as I do writing my own. I mean, eventually I would like to complete a novel, but as for now, I am just drowning in all of my friends' books. They asked me to review them, and honestly, I could not be happier. Reading their writing, it just brings me so much joy.
I actually have a book.
Oh,
Would you like to read it?
yeah, send it my way. I'd love to.
Writing? No, I don't write anymore. I've already done that.
I wrote a little over 20 novels last year.
Wow.
I know, I could have done better. I slacked off. I'm not proud of it. If about 3 of my books do well, and if I use the 15-point marketing strategy that I've already set up, I should be a millionaire by the time I'm 25. Now leave, I've got things to do. I enjoy writing because it just lets me set my passions free. You know, I have so many thoughts, and I just want to be able to share those thoughts with the world. I just let my characters run the book. You know, like if they want to do something, I just let them. They control me. Yesterday, they told me to spend my whole day in the corner contemplating my existence instead of writing, and I was like, well, you guys are the bosses. There's such a beauty in sadness, you know, and I just want to share that beauty with the world. I have about 100 different ways to say the phrase, the tears stream down her face, and I use all of them in my current work in progress. My books are 100% accurate. I've done enough research to get several master's degrees. If they gave out master's degrees in things like medieval swordplay or 14th century European medicine. I have a Word doc with over 100 fun ways to kill characters. Would you like to see it? You should read my newest novel. It's about our solar system, but like 1,000 years in the future when every planet is settled. Oh, don't worry, it's not confusing though. I spend the whole first chapter going in depth about the interplanetary political system, dating back about 300 years. Trust me, it's one of the most riveting things you'll ever read. And I know that because it was insanely fun to write it. This is a hobby. Just so we're clear. Almost no one gets rich off their writing, and I understand that. I don't wish for money, I make it with my day job. My philosophy is, why write a book if it's not going to promote a good message? Currently, I'm writing a book called Everyone is Out to Get You, and it's an anthology of all these different murders and assaults and kidnappings, just to warn the public that everyone is always out to get them. You know, I think my books could make a big impact if they ever got popular. I'm not saying that they will get popular though, okay? I'm sensible. I'm not even trying to get it published. So I haven't exactly finished a novel, but I do have about 20 to 2,000 works in progress. I honestly forgot. My Google Drive is out of storage, and my notes section got so bloated last week that it tried to self-destruct. So the other day I was thinking, what if there was a book where every chapter was written from a different perspective of someone who lived on the same street in different years? So I started writing that one, and then I got hungry. So I went to get some nachos, and then I was like, oh my gosh, what if I wrote a book about a futuristic nacho shop? So I started writing that book, and then I saw my computer and the camera on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, what if I wrote a book from the perspective of a computer camera? And then I was like, what about the FBI? And wait a second, there's something on my head. What was your question again?
Are you sure you don't want to sit down?
Nah, standing is for champions. My books are the best, and that's all there is to it. I once took my writing to a workshop actually, and some dude told me that it sucked. I threw his computer on the ground. Honestly, they don't know what they're talking about. People can't see genius even when it's staring them right in the eyes. Writing ain't my only hustle though. I also got a publishing company, an editing business, and a cover design studio. Can I do a commercial real quick?
No.
Come on, you're only saying that because you don't know how to get ahead in this world. Hey writers, do you need to edit your book, publish it, or get a half-assed book cover? Just Venmo me way too much money and we can make that happen. Oh, you've caught me while journaling. Yeah, I just like to make sure that all of my characters end up happy. Like, I understand that you need conflict for a good story, but it all needs to resolve itself in the end, you know? I love just finding a field I can be in sometimes, you know? To experience nature while I write with my quill and parchment. Writing is just so much more healing when it's done in the outdoors. My favorite part is just seeing where the story ends up. Sometimes I like to just start a book, reassure myself that it's all going to turn out okay, and then just let the story write itself. You're saying you don't even use an outline? Oh, I feel a bit sick. Did you say you're sick? Oh, well, do I have the cure for you? I just started a new business that makes all-purpose miracle pills. Or have you tried leeches? They used to use them in old age medicine back when life expectancies were only slightly less than they are now. Oh my god, leeches! That reminds me of a book I tried to write a few years ago. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, I wonder if I can find it. I only got like a chapter or so into it, but it had so much promise. Honestly, what's the point of starting a book if you're not even gonna finish it? Ridiculous. I think you're forgetting that some of us just write for fun. And some of us write because we just want to let out our emotions in a controlled manner. Exactly. Writing is all about the healing journey. That being said, I did finish a pretty cool book a few days ago. Has anyone designed your cover yet? Or edited your book? No, but I'm not really sure I want to share my writing yet. You know, it's really personal. I mean, I think I'm gonna give it to my friend first. Just so she can tell me if it's decent or not. Oh, awesome. That's just what I wanted. And yes, I understand that 99% of writers are Enneagram 4s. Okay, I know how the test works. I just thought this video would be fun, okay? So don't at me, you nerds.